So this is the 14th of so we had a nice update yesterday on GUNU. So what we are do is review the London price action as what I was looking at for entering longs. So yeah, we see this is daily chart. Yesterday there was a CPI, so yeah, we tapped the liquidity pool, the FHI. It was a nice move. We captured some of it close to from close to the whole range. That's fine. So if you drop down now to the 5-minute chart, so what we are looking at is basically we want to see. Let me just change the day breaks. This is where we finished the day yesterday, and we have this nice Asian range, and we can mark up the open, the midnight open at here basically. So this is the midnight open. So what we are looking at, and here we also had some lows, the Asian range. So ideally, what are we looking at? We want to be buying below the New York Open, which is at this time, and also which is nice to see is that the Asian range was pretty much like a 20 pip range or so. So this is all nice and well. If we wanted to look into the 1 hour, there's I mean you see this huge displacement here on the left side. It's just difficult to say how far down we will reach, but as a minimum requirement, it's good to imagine at least a sweep below the Asian range lows. So this sets up basically an idea to go on. So if you look on the 5 minutes, so one starts at 2 o'clock. Let's say this is the 2 o'clock. Break it down a bit more. What we can see is that here indeed we had an early run, so something between Asia and London, and we did run the Asian range high with this run from here to here. Now look at this sweep. It's a very minor little sweep above previous high. So what we can anticipate is we have some sort of sell-off going into London. So this is all in well. So it doesn't. The 5-minute doesn't tell us a lot. But now I'm gonna go to the 1-minute chart where I have a bit more markups. So this on the left-hand side is the 5-minute area here. We have to trust me on that. So this is 5 minutes. This is the 1-minute breakdown. So what we see here is taking out the high. We have a break-even structure, nice fair value gap, and we had a huge displacement. So we could have entered on this some displacement, but we are just before London Open. But now London Open comes, so 2 a.m. and then boom, we push up into this. And now what we can anticipate, indeed, we could have anticipated that, okay, now probably going to run the Asian. So, this is what unfolded. So, we had a nice fair value gap here. I think we traded back up just a pipette above, so this could have been the second stage distribution, and immediately it rolls down into the spool on the left. So if I zoom out a bit, so this is Asian range, and you see we went down below it. Now we want that the 1 minute also takes out short-term mode, right? So right next to the, basically right next to the one on the left, and then we want to see a market structure shift. So this happens right here. This is why we have the star. So we did take out the high here, and we sort of started to run away. Now there is no entry here because even though we broke, but we never traded down. So what we have to look at, we looked at this high here, and this one also got tagged. So now basically what we can say, okay, as a low hanging fruit entry, we want to enter below the swing high that got broken. So if we mark this one as well, and hopefully a fair value get bump. This is the area right here. So this is first entry, but we can see that, because this is quite a big displacement. So okay, great. There is I could envision that this low gets taken out for scaling in. So basically, this is entry number 2. What are we targeting? Pretty simple. Previous high, and also what we had here, right? Left from the prior to London range, high to be taken. And now I'm gonna show the executions. There, one entry there, one entry there. Just taken something up because we've taken out this high. So it's good to pay the trader. And then we hit target, and the last bit of portion we taken out here. Similar thing on EU. Bought the low, allowed it for a minor stop hunt. In fact, we did have the stop hunt, and then the order was placed. So if we go on the 1 minute, just around this time, and then because here the G will be taken on this high, so for to take some small partial, but then partial 2, and then terminus we taken out the 3 London open high. So we must take something on there. And that's it. Now we wait for New York.